Hey guys, you are listening to Aurora's third podcast. This time I will be talking about, in my own perspective, why I like foreign men. So stick around, and if this is your first time listening to Aurora's podcast, please don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and comments if you have anything to say, and share to your family and friends. So here we go. Why I like foreign men. From a Filipino woman's perspective. I don't know, perhaps it's only me, but when I first laid eyes on my older sister's pen pal, I was forever intrigued by foreign men. He called himself Lee. He had these deep round blue eyes, cute dimples, and he has this salt and pepper hair color. I believe he was in his early 40s. I was only 7 at that time, but what does a child know about grown men? He was the most handsome person I have ever laid my eyes on. Even at that young age, I was fascinated by his English writings. However, Lee was not the only one who would write to my sister. Each night I would sneak peek at the various letters she would receive from a different man, returning them carefully without notice the next morning. My liking to foreigners grew even stronger. When our expat, we called him Balikbayan, neighbors came home from the United Kingdom, her son came speaking only English that he learned in England. From what I recalled, I would slip out from our house just to go and see this new kid in town. He had an exotic look and a seductive voice. It didn't take long for him to become the popular with the local Filipino girls. By the time I was in high school, my passion for foreigners grew even more stronger. I started browsing magazines and newspaper, looking for pen pals of my own. I was so eager to find one, but unfortunately, I was only 16. I was too young to publish myself for a magazine pen pal. I got a few Filipino boys to like me, but when I tried to go out with them, we just didn't click. The chemistry wasn't there. After I graduated from high school, I moved to Singapore for 2 years. During this time, I was corresponding with a Hungarian named Attila from Florida. I found his profile from Cherry Blossoms magazines. Take note, internet dating back then was just starting out. Therefore, our resources of getting to know each other were extremely slow via snail mail. While at this early stage, I had also met a few local Singaporean men. They were mostly of Malaysian and Eurasian descent. A few of these men were very nice, fun to be with, and very honest. But one thing I quickly discovered about many of these Malaysians is that they were Muslims. This means they can have multiple wives, and since I was raised as a Catholic, I thought a man who had more than one wife was unacceptable. Therefore, this was a big turn off for me. In addition, there was no spark with any of these men anyway. I finally realized that it was American men that I had the greatest obsession for. Therefore, I continue my search, never giving up on finding one of my own. Eventually, a dating service brought me an American man of whom I ended up marrying with. The first marriage unfortunately ended up in a divorce because of his abusive behavior. While many may have given up, I held strong and continued my search, which ended up in finding my one true love. After 15 years together, we have never missed a day seeing each other and still feel the same day as we met. And that's it for today. Thank you for listening to Aurora's podcast, Why I Like Foreign Men from a Filipina woman's perspective. If you like this, please don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and share this to your family and friends. And if you have any comments at all, please leave them down below. Let me know what you think. And thank you. I will see you on my next video. Bye bye.